Game 2 between the Rockets and the Spurs. Let's get you caught up on what you need to know from this one. Second quarter, Kawhi Leonard in the lane. He gets the floater to go. A lot more from Leonard in this one. Let's take you to the third. Spurs up by 8. James Harden misses from outside. LaMarcus Aldridge boxes out. Elbows Harden in the face. Harden would be all right, but a lot of controversy surrounding that play right there. Then in the fourth, it's a 7-point game. Jonathan Simmons driving. Take it home. 14 points off the bench for Simmons. Later in the fourth, Tony Parker in the lane. Can't get the floater to go. And Lance holding his left leg, obviously in pain. Parker would leave the game. He would not return. He's got an MRI scheduled for Thursday. As you can see, he had to be carried off the court. So a lot of Spurs fans on edge this evening. Under 5 to go. Spurs up 20. It's Leonard from downtown. He gets it. Game high 34 points. The Spurs win 121-96. They even up the series at 1 game apiece. But Doyle, obviously the big story from this. Tony Parker, you sure do hope he's okay. He has that MRI on Thursday. Spurs mentally, where do you think they're at if Tony Parker cannot go?
I think they're okay in the series. Patty Mills is the guy who's been around the block. He's played in that system. You trust him. He knows what Pop wants to do. But going forward, Tony Parker is playing at an extremely high level in this playoffs. He was great in the series against the Grizzlies. This game tonight, 18 points, buries a few threes. He's really moving around like he's 20 years old again. Kawhi Leonard was the difference in this game. I mean, just an outstanding performance, so efficient from the field, shot over 80% from the field. Didn't take every shot, but seemed to make every shot he takes. He was 13 of 16 from the field. We talked so much about who else was going to help him out. Jonathan Simmons had a big performance. Yeah. Tony Parker, Marcus Aldridge. It was really a balanced effort. And on the flip side, James Harden seemed hurt. Didn't seem like himself. Struggled from the field. Never got an offensive rhythm going. Saying all that, Laura, it's a 5-point game going into the fourth quarter. Rockets still within striking distance. They start the fourth quarter. James Harden on the bench. Try to get him some rest. 9-0 run by the Spurs. 5-point game goes to 14. The game was over. They got outscored in the fourth quarter by 20.
Do you say that solely because Harden was on the bench?
Correct. And we saw it a lot in the Thunder series with Russell Westbrook when he would go to the bench.
Oh, yeah.
The fall off was so dramatic, very similar to Harden. Even though Harden was not effective, when he has the ball in his hands, he draws, he deserves, he gains a lot of attention when he's out on the floor. So, you got to get him rest. You can't play all 48 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
But that was the pivotal point, and that was the difference in the game.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on Tony Parker and his injury. Hopefully there is none because you'd love to see these series be competitive.